Fantasy VIII. I was just looking in the menu, and as usual, it's extremely sad to see only 3,000 gil there. But as you remember, Quetzalcoatl learned card, so now I'm gonna take him off of Summon Magic plus 10% and put him onto Card Mod. I wonder if the Kiraga's back since we... Okay. I thought maybe it'd be back since we rested. So our goal right now is just to patrol the town, kill some monsters maybe if there are any lurking about. And there's Man with the Machine Gun. I always have to let it play. The first time we switched to Laguna, I always have to just let it play a little bit before I start talking. Nice crit. I actually wonder, I didn't think that I could junction Kyros or any GFs onto Kyros, but I didn't even try. Because I was afraid it might mess up the junctions of the other characters, but if I had to venture a guess, I'd say that they're kind of, I guess, in stasis. And it probably just unequipped all of the Guardian Forces from them. That was neat. I just got an item from them that I can use to teach Quistis Limit Break. Not that I've ever done a Quistis Limit Break yet. Yeah, okay, so I can. So I'll go ahead and do that. Quetzalcoatl and... Oh, it's really nice only having 2 party members. This will probably be a pain by the time that I get back to actually playing the other characters, but that's okay. Probably a pain to deal with, putting them back, that is. Laguna, I have a simple question. What exactly do you do here? It's like this. All the working men in this town were sent off to war. The only ones still left in town are old people, children, chocobos, dogs, and cats. And I'm sure you've noticed, but the monsters have made their way into town. This here town took real good care of me, so basically I want to return the kindness. You're looking at the Monster Hunter of Winhill. Be careful of the copyright on that one, Laguna. So as of today, you'll be my assistant. We're to patrol the town up to the town entrance. I totally spoiled this line of dialogue a second ago. Very sorry about that. If we see anyone in need along the way, we help them. That's our basic duty. Kyros is very silent with his confirmation. Oh, just look at this place. Fantastic. The song that plays when you're walking around has a very dreamy, lullaby kind of feel to it. Oh, we got a peck attack. Nice. We are making short work of these encounters. It's good stuff. Enemies seem to like dropping spider webs. I'm guessing that the caterpillar-like enemies drop spider webs for some reason. Drain. That's... I have no idea what that does. Got 13 of them though. Can we read this side? No, we can't. That's too bad. I'm sure that you could make out those letters, but I can't really see them on my TV at the moment. This is like a nice little flower shop. It's been quite some time now since you've recovered from your injuries. Thanks to everyone in town. This here town must be quite dull for a young lad like yourself. Perhaps it's time you returned to Delling City. Laguna apparently has no comment for this old woman in this flower shop. So there's two paths that we can take. Am I gonna get another 13 here? Oh, 6, alright. I guess let's head south. Once I take a look at what the screens are, I'm sure I'll know. Okay, let me take take a look at the other screen. I really like that caution chocobo sign. We'll see it again when we go that direction. If I remember correctly, the whole city is one big loop, sort of. Either that or this is a dead end. Can we go? Oh, reflect. Nice. I love finding these hidden drop points. I believe Siren has an ability called Move Find, which would let, if we equip that ability on a character, it would let us see those, but it's fun to find them randomly too. I'm sure if I'm ever pressed for something to learn on Siren, I'll switch to that one, and if I even have it. I can't remember if I've seen it or not. It seems like I have, though. Ultra Waves. I believe that is the move that Quistis can learn. I'm not sure what it does. When Quistis uses it, I mean. I think it's just damage when this enemy uses it. Wow, this looks like the perfect spot for a hidden drop point. How sad. Also, I wonder what the story behind this wagon is. I hope everyone involved is okay, because that's a pretty steep fall. Yeah, and then this path north will take us back to the Chocobo Crossing road that I mentioned, or that we saw for a moment. Okay, so I hope this isn't me being crazy and misremembering, but I'm so sure that on this screen I have seen a little chocobo chick run across the field. I'm probably misremembering, but I just want to hang out on this screen for a few moments and see if it happens. Especially with how blatant the sign is, you think it might be true. But maybe it's because of the sign that I think I remember that when I actually don't. Or when it actually doesn't exist. But I'm enjoying just walking around this town listening to the lovely song at the moment, so I don't mind chilling on a screen. Yeah, okay, I'm crazy. Let's move on. The town entrance isn't very far from this point, if I remember right. I'll have Kiros attack the left one, and Laguna can focus on the right one, although Laguna might take out the flying enemy with one attack. Those things are just a little bit tougher. Oh, it's gonna take 4 attacks for that one, wow. There it is. Need some level ups for Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit there. Just barge into this person's home and see what they have. I suppose that's what they get for not locking their doors. always surprised when I learn that someone doesn't lock their doors all the time. Maybe it's just me. I grew up in a pretty big city, not a small suburban area, so maybe that's where that comes from, but I'm always just a teeny bit surprised when someone says, yeah, I don't really worry about locking my door or anything. But I'm pretty paranoid when it comes to stuff like that sometimes. It's a very inactive restaurant. Can we go upstairs? I really love moments like this in this game. Just moments where you're walking, you have a destination, you know where you're supposed to be going, but you can just go off to this little side path and see some of these things. Even if you never come back here, it's a really neat detail. Not detail, moment, I guess. Just feeling to explore this tiny part of this tiny town. Oh, I didn't read that. I knew that was going to happen. Our first patrol complete. We're to report to the commander and assistant commander. Commander, you mean that woman at the pub? Her name's Rain. Rain, okay, she saved my life. And the assistant commander is alone. She seems like a really nice person, but easily taken in by a hotshot. A hotshot? Okay, let's step up our patrol a notch. Assistant Kiros, let's come up with a plan after we get back to the base. Once again, Kiros' very silent confirmation. The hell, you've recovered. Now get out of here. I really like these dialogue options. So they hate me, but I still have to shop. They hate me, but try to converse. And they hate me, guess I'll head back. So everyone in the village or neighborhood has been pretty kind to us so far, but not these people near the entrance. They are pissed that Laguna is still here after recovering. Rain asked me to. Okay, that's a good excuse to buy stuff from them. Let's see what we got. Only have 3,000 gil. I really wish I had access to my seed salary money, but it does make sense that I wouldn't have it. Okay, let's try to talk to him. I doubt we'll get very far, though. I just want to chat. How's Rain? She's doing fine. That's good, but it'd be even better if you left. There's probably no extra dialogue for the third option, but let's go for it. Oh, sorry to bother you. Yeah, okay. Can I leave? Let me see. No, I can't. It just doesn't transition, or it doesn't let you go any further south. Most direct path will probably be going north through the Chocobo Trail again. Oh, I was just gonna write. Oh, I thought we struck first, but that's right. That's when they strike first. Whatever. I was just gonna run away from this, but that's fine. It was only one enemy, but if there's a group of 3 or something, I'll run away from that one now. Just because we're going back through an area we've already been to and just heading back to Rain to report the result of the patrol. Hey Laguna, are you doing this patrol thing every day? Thing? What are you calling thing? Weren't you aiming to become a world-traveling journalist? You've heard of timber maniacs, right? I had a talk with the chief editor. He said he's interested in any article related to world travel. That's great. We should go talk to him sometime. Yeah. Let's see what this battle is. It's sad to see Laguna so reluctant to take up that job, considering how excited he was when he told Julia about it. Let's focus one enemy down at a time. I think since Laguna still does a little bit extra damage. Yeah, okay, it did kill it in 3 hits instead of the 4 that Kiros needed to do to it. Nice crit. Hit him so hard with his hand blades that it exploded. Shiva and Diablos get a level up now. Yeah, okay, there's no chocobo there. I have no idea. It'd be okay if we stayed here a bit longer, right? You need time to gather more material. This seems like a really nice town. You're gonna write about this place first, aren't you? No way. Can't make this place famous. Too much publicity and you get all those tourists and stuff. You're afraid someone might come and take Rain away. Laguna, you've changed, man. Hey, I see a monster. Oh no, but the drop point, Laguna, was right there. What are you doing? You didn't even check to see if it had stocks again. I guess there was no monster. Lone and Rain seem to have gone somewhere else. Let's try upstairs. What? Girl talk. Let's come back later. Come on. Something inside me tells me to listen. Rain, aren't you gonna marry Uncle Laguna? A guy like that. He was carried in here crying like a baby, and I was the one who had to take care of him. His crude way of speaking, I don't know of his aspirations as a journalist. Every time I try to have a serious conversation, he avoids it. I can't stand his snoring, and he talks in his sleep. But he's really nice. I really, really like him. Rain, Uncle Laguna, and Elle should all be together. But you know, I think what he really wants to do is travel all over the world. I don't think he has it in him to live in a quiet country town like this one. Some people are like that. Ooh, it makes me so mad. You don't like him. I feel the same as you, Alone. Oh. Laguna, as usual, horrible under pressure. Yeah, you're back. Huff, huff, puff, puff. I came back in a hurry. Report to the commander. Here's my report on today's patrol and monster extermination. Including Poochoo Poochoos and Bun Buns that Assistant Commander Alone oh so hates. I've exterminated 11 monsters. Alright, thank you. It would probably be pretty funny if you didn't kill any, if you ran away from every battle. I wonder if there's maybe one extra dialogue box or something like that. I doubt it though. Shall we eat before you get started with the next patrol? I'll call you when it's ready, so just wait in your room. You seem pretty tired. You should take a quick nap. we will do that. Just head over right next door where we first started Disc 2. It's just something so warm and cozy about playing this game and recording it. I don't know what it is. I really am enjoying myself. We will save and then take a nap. Well, now shall we rest up a bit? What's the matter? I get scared sometimes. Scared of waking up somewhere else. Scared of not seeing alone. Scared of not seeing rain. What happened to me? I feel. What is this I'm feeling? Oh, please let it be this room when I wake up. Please let me be in this puny bed when I wake up. Laguna, you've changed. Where am I? Ah, welcome back, Cell. The dream world again. How's Laguna doing? Dunno, I didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know, Laguna and company went to that Centra place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place, and he's bored out of his mind. All he wants is to be fighting alongside Laguna. So what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? And now we are Zell. I doubt that he has any junctions yet. Makes sense. Did anyone get theirs back? It looks like Squall. Yeah, Squall ended up getting what I equipped to Laguna, which I can only imagine means that Selfie... No. Irvine probably still has his junctions from before. I can't remember if it's the same. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. So we'll just hang on to it for now. Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to break out of here? I love that Zell just sits down to listen to what his fellow party member has to say. Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so... And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he's a soldier there. No follow-up from Renault on that. I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now I was. Does this room look familiar? Of all the stupid questions. Hey, whoa, wait a sec. I know this place. Everyone listen up. This is the prison that Ward works at. He's a janitor here. There's so many rooms just like this. It's got to be here. There's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. Right here where we are, I'm sure of it. It's no surprise we're in jail. We did attack the sorceress. We went up against the president. We'll all be sentenced to death. That president is no longer in charge. Now the Galbadia is in the hands of the sorceress. What's going to happen to us? Things don't look so good. What's going to happen to us? And where the hell is that guy Irvine? And where's Squall? Did the sorceress gulp? I don't think the sorceress gulped. She was pretty stone cold when she threw that ice pillar. Where am I? I challenged Edia. My wound. No wound. How? The Galbadian soldiers. We were surrounded. He was there. Cypher leering down at me. Damn you, Cypher. This is floor 7 of the prison, apparently, which seems to be pretty tall from that FMV. What? What was that loud noise? I don't like him at all. That's right. This person's literal name is Mean Guy. I mean, not his literal name, it's obviously just a description, so they don't have to name him, but I love to imagine that he's literally named Mean Guy. It's the sound of your friend being tortured. What? What do you mean? Shut up. Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here. I'm asking you a question. Jeez Louise, this guy. Stop. Oh, I almost forgot. Hey man, is there a Renoa with you? I'm Renoa. Oh, alright, then come over here. What are you doing to Renoa, you bastard? Stop it already. Stop, I'll go. Renoa. I'll be fine. Let's go. Squall, you're pitiful. Take him away. Oh, I wonder what those things were. Disc 2 seemed to be a really good time to start reading dialogue, by the way, because there is so much here. I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. What do you want? Tell me what seed is, Edia demands to know. Seed. A code name for Balam Garden's elite mercenary force. Seed. Combat specialists. Don't you already know? I'm not a seed. There must be some kind of secret you're given when you become a seed. There's nothing, even if there were, you think I'd tell you. You're on my tough nut to crack list. That is probably the least imposing way he could have had that sentiment and shared it. Didn't think you'd talk that easily. Geez. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken wuss, he wouldn't last 3 seconds. They're all here. Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall. So, how'd I look in my moment of triumph? My childhood dream fulfilled. I've become the sorceress's knight. Sorceress's knight. His romantic dream. But Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What did you say? Passed out cold, eh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred for me. The tale of the evil mercenary versus the sorceress's knight. The fun's just started, Squall. Don't disappoint me now. It seems very dangerous to continue to torture someone after they've passed out. Draw, cure. Ow, ow, ow. I sure hope that didn't take away from my magic stock. I will be upset if that's the case. It's no use. There seems to be an anti-magic field here. There's another one of those things. Oh. What was that noise? Quoting a Metal Gear Solid guard there, I guess. You again. Damn him, that numbskull. I'll stop him or there's no use. Well, I absolutely have to try to stop Mean Guy. Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie. Stop that. You'll regret those words. He's so mean. You okay? Doesn't work so well, but cure. Interesting that animation is apparently cure, but it doesn't look anything like cure when you cast it in battle, and I'm not even sure that that effect is ever used again. Well now, Squall, I'll ask you again. I'll ask again. What is seed, and why do they oppose the sorceress? Seed oppose the sorceress. Sir Cypher, the missiles targeted for the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. Balam Garden is to be destroyed on charges of training seeds to oppose the sorceress. What? It's a pity, really. I grew up there too. But orders are orders, and Edia wants it destroyed. No. After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. I'll be Edia's bloodhound and hunt down every one of your kind. That laugh was so boisterous he had to put his hand on his belly. It'll be fun, Squall. Don't die on me yet. Continue with the interrogation. Ready to talk? I don't understand the question. Don't mess with me. Edia says you know something, now spit it out. Talk. What is seed all about? Seed, aren't we mercenaries from Balam Garden Special Forces. Yeah, so I don't know anything. Why do you keep asking me? Just let me die, or I'll lie and I must live. Now this choice seems like a pretty big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and say I must live, so I'll lie. What's that? Flower. What did you say? The true goal of seed, to spread seeds all over the world. Fill the world with flowers. Yeah, right. It's the truth. Seeing flowers takes away people's will to fight. What then? Seed wants to bring love and peace to the world. Haha, don't make me laugh. You can't fool me. We steal the will to fight, then we invade. What? Hey. Watch him. Wow, this sequence is going on for some time. I don't mind though. What now? More talking. I'm just gonna keep going. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep going to a save point. What do we do? Just stay here. We'll get tortured for sure. Oh, as usual, Quist has advanced the whole thing. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. I'm kidding. Doesn't sound like you are. Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons. My weapons are these fists of mine. I could do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Let me go. I'll go get the weapons back. Oh yeah. You worked here as ward, so you know the place. Not really. All ward did was mop the floors. Just leave it to me. You two lie down there. Zell, I hope this works. Guard, we need some help. Open the door. What's the problem? The women are unconscious. I think a snake bit them. What? That would have been my reaction too, or that was my reaction as well. Got him. Well, I'm off. Huh, you want to go too? I guess. Just don't get in the way. Floor 7. Oh, goodness. I was sure there'd be a save point outside the door, but that's okay. I'm having fun. We're still going. But we do have random encounters to deal with. Since we're just Cell, I should probably equip Diablos so I can get encounter half. Oh, I didn't equip anything. Okay, I'm just gonna run for now. Okay, definitely gonna equip Diablos. Like how I got a teeny bit of experience just for hitting the thing once. Guardian Force Cell, not status. Guardian Force, nope, not that either. Junctioning, that's what the mechanic is. Diablos is equipped to Squall right now, so I'll just switch Squall to Zell. Makes a lot more sense. is we are on floor 7, which means we can go both up and down, and I don't remember if the weapons are down or up. Let's go down. I guess let's take a look at both screens just to be sure. Oh, okay, save point. That is a relief and also makes me think that this is the correct way to go, so let's try going down. Thank you so much for watching this teeny bit longer video than normal. Longer video than normal. Anyway, I can't talk. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the next one.